The 2022 Honda Civic is coming, but it's not here yet. So if you're itching to spend money on a compact car, you're gonna have to look at other options. How about the 2021 Honda Civic? Let's see how it fares against the redesigned 2021 Hyundai Elantra. Let the battle of compacts commence. So we said the Elantra is new for 2021. It has new looks, some sporty options, and even an available hybrid model. With the Civic, Honda is actually pulling things back ahead of the arrival of the next generation model. So we're getting rid of the Coupe and the SI. The Type R, however, stays on and gets a limited edition model as well. In terms of looks, Hyundai pushes the envelope a bit. Well, at least in the compact car space. We're not talking wild Lamborghini concept car looks here. But the Hyundai design team is playing with creases, curves, angles, and a lot more, and some might consider it a bit busy, while others will cheer the fact that you can buy something with a bit more going on looks-wise. As for the Honda Civic, it's familiar. The shape is smart and subtle, until you climb up to the Type R, of course, but standard Civics look quite handsome and still modern. Slide inside though, and the Hyundai Elantra pulls ahead. There's plenty of room both front and back, tons of great safety equipment, and an 8-inch color display along with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto comes standard on the base SE trim. Climb further and you'll find a larger 10.25-inch screen on the Elantra Limited, heated front seats and LED taillights on the SEL Hybrid, ventilated front seats on the Elantra Hybrid Limited, and more dynamic styling on the Elantra N-Line. With the Civic, you also get good interior space and comfort, but the base LX model only has a 5-inch screen, 4 speakers for the audio system, and no CarPlay or Android Auto. You need to jump one trim to the Sport to get that integration, and you move to a larger 7-inch touchscreen as well. Keep climbing and you get to the turbo-powered EX, which adds dual-zone climate control and heated front seats. The Touring and Sport Touring push things even further, but the Touring is sedan only, and the Sport Touring is hatchback only, so choose wisely. Finally, there's the crazy awesome Type R, which is essentially a different racetrack-bred animal altogether. For power, the Elantra uses a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. It's backed up by a CVT. The Elantra Hybrid pairs a 32-kilowatt electric motor and 1.32 kilowatt-hour battery pack with a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder that's good for 139 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. It uses a 6-speed automatic and can return an amazing 54 miles per gallon in combined driving. The slightly heavier Elantra Hybrid Limited is rated to return 50 miles per gallon on the same metric. The Elantra N-Line uses a 201 horsepower, 1.6-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine and can be had with a 6-speed stick or 7-speed dual clutch. And the upcoming Elantra N will get crazier with the same 275 horsepower powertrain setup currently offered on the Veloster N. The Honda Civic, meanwhile, has 3 engine choices. The base is a 2-liter 4-cylinder, making 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque. It pairs with a CVT. Standard on the EX and Touring, you'll find a 1.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder that produces 174 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque, and that unit comes with a CVT as well. But jump to the Sport Touring hatchback and that same engine now makes 180 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque, and can be had with a 6-speed manual gearbox. Finally, the wicked Type R uses a 2-liter turbo 4, making a mighty 306 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. It only comes with a manual, and it's a darn good one at that. Let's talk price now. The Elantra starts at $19,650 and offers good value on its lower trims. At the top of the range, until the Elantra N arrives, is the $28,100 Elantra Hybrid Limited. We'd opt for the sportier $24,100 Elantra N-Line until that aforementioned full N version lands. Honda starts the 2021 Civic over $20,000 with the LX sedan sitting at $21,250. The hatch is $22,000. The sweet spot here is the Sport Touring at $28,400, though the $24,400 EX does have lots to offer. If you've got the dough and an itch to whip, the Type R starts at $37,495, and the limited edition is $43,995. They're only making 600 of those, and each one is finished in fantastic Phoenix yellow paint. So which to get? The Elantra is the smart buy here, assuming we're ignoring the Type R because, like we said, different animal. It has a great cabin with top shelf tech and features on the inside, and the sporty N-line is rather enjoyable from behind the wheel. All of that could change though when the 2020 Civic shows up in the not too distant future. If you have to buy today though, we say get the Elantra. Unless you have $44,000 to spend, then definitely go snag a Phoenix Yellow Type R because that is awesome.